Hi, this is Dan, and this is the DNA-CHAP channel, where I talk about my life as a carnivore, as a running carnivore. I was just looking at when I last updated, it was like the 17th of October, I think, so it's about 5 weeks ago now. Been a little bit of disruption, just natural disruption. I think shortly after that I must have had, it was a week where I had a cold, feeling pretty rough for a good couple of days. As far as, that's not very interesting really, but did notice that I was just happy to I wasn't hungry, I didn't want to eat. I didn't really drink that much either. Just felt very normal to not need to eat. I think that's probably a little bit different from when I was on carbs. I think even when I was sick, I was still craving food. I reckon it's natural for most animals to just stop eating and lie down and rest, let their body recover. While I'm sick, I think I'm noticing my body just telling me or recognizing the signals to behave in a more natural way. So I just was resting and not really eating a lot until I started to feel hungry again. It was no big deal. It was about a week of feeling fairly rubbish. I think, I usually judge things by how long it takes me to get back to running. And I was sure I was out for at least 7 days. And then, so as far as running, and then after that I got a bit of an injury that's plagued me for a couple of weeks. A knee injury, just random, well, it seemed random. I did a workout on one evening, fairly hard workout, a workout run, but it was all fine. The next day I went for an easy run. I started to get a little throbbing behind my knee, and as I went on, it got worse until it got to the point where I had to stop and walk home. It wasn't terrible, but it persisted in the following. It didn't hurt while I wasn't running, but every time I went for a run, it was still there. And I couldn't get back to running. Couldn't do more than 20 minutes when I tried. So I went to the physio and they checked me out. Basically said, got weak hamstrings was long and short of it. Weak hamstrings, which I've then been asking to do more because of the more than they're capable of with doing all these workouts that I've not done for a very long time. So I had 2 weeks off of running and been doing lots of hamstring strengthening exercises, and so it's Monday today, and last week I completed just a regular week, 5 days of just easy runs, no workouts, but no pain or anything, no issues with my knee, so that's good. My legs feeling much stronger, so I've just got to continue with those, and hopefully I'm back to running again, back to my usual routine shortly. So yeah, kind of 5 weeks of disruption, but the diet has stayed pretty much solid. I was doing, last time we uploaded, I was doing a October without dairy, which wasn't, I wouldn't say it was a struggle, but it wasn't easy. But after and I think actually, if I remember rightly, I decided after 3 weeks that was long enough. And I started reintroducing dairy, and then I got sick, and as I say, I stopped eating generally, and then when I came back to my regular diet, I kind of didn't really want to have dairy, and since then I've kind of been, I've not had cheese, I've not had yogurt, I'm having cream. But yeah, since the bout of sickness, I kind of, body is telling me it's just not really particularly interested in dairy now, like I say, aside from cream for fat. But otherwise all good, just eating all the regulars. Pork, beef, lamb, eggs, fish, generally sardines, and kind of just rotating between I don't know, whatever's like on offer. I mean, the cheapest option I'm finding is pork mostly, but I want to get in red meat. Sardines are not expensive, so I've always got those. And still feeling good, still happy to be carnivore, still 100%. This is the best I've felt, even with being fit. Still, obviously, I'm not 100% bulletproof. I had a bout of sickness and running injury. So, yeah, as I say, not 100% bulletproof. Yeah. Going back to running. So now I'm like 6 months in, and yeah, I don't know whether it's kind of feeling just gradually feels slightly easier as the months tick away. Just as it, insofar as when I first started, it's pretty hard. Every run felt like it's hard work. Since then, obviously, it's all improved. I've been doing workouts, but still, even more recently, it kind of feels, yeah, I've had some time off, I suppose, as well. So maybe I'm just feeling better from having a bit of a rest from running, but yeah, it's felt easier, energy-wise, I think. And we'll see as I get back to doing workouts whether that feels easier at a harder effort. I think I might have mentioned it, but I just find it feeling easier isn't reflected in my heart rate. My heart rate still goes up, but my ability to run at a higher heart rate feels easier, feels better. So whereas when I was running before, well, As I say, when I first started, when I was first on it, I'd be running at what was a super low heart rate and still be feeling like it was hard work. And as it's gone along, what I felt was easy, or I've been able to run at higher heart rates, and the effort doesn't feel as hard. I don't think that's I think if that was a reflection of my fitness, then my heart rates would be coming down. The fitter you get, the faster you run, the easier the effort. The lower your heart rate at an easier effort. Generally, that's how it should work, but I'm just not quite finding that. But finding that, say now I run at a heart rate of 142 and that feels like it's an easy effort. Whereas when I first started, my easy effort would be at 130 something and not feel that easy. I don't know if that makes much sense, but it's just how it feels. So that's kind of really it. Seems like there's less time at the moment in the days. It's like the winter, dark in the morning, dark at night. And I fit in my work and running and family life, and making videos is a squeeze. And with the kind of injury and a week of sickness and stuff, I kind of got out of routine. So it's just catch up with all that. Hopefully I can begin to get back into a routine, have something more specific to say. But all in all, diet, carnivore is the way to go as far as I'm concerned. 100% behind the diet. It's all good, plenty of variety, don't miss anything that I'm not having. And I suppose and just wanna, as this is carnivore means low carb, zero carb, I've got to still find out how that's going to affect my ability to train to get faster, which I haven't really gotten anywhere with that just yet, because it's been a long time since I've done it, so it's going to take a long time before I can see any real results. But yeah, more on that still to come. Besides that, hope you're all doing well. Thanks for coming back, watching. If you just joined, there's plenty of videos for you to go through. Please like and subscribe. Give me some encouragement to keep making more videos. Hope to see you in the next ones. Take care, ciao for now, bye.